We are on the top 3, everybody. Team against Chili Mountain. Yeah, together with the Hardos, these are the 3 teams that are still left in the tournament here in Meta Madness. It is the losers bracket final at hand, everyone. And I am hyped because we got a rematch. Chili Mountain already played once against Team and they went to the 3rd map, and it was an absolute highlight. Now, Chili Mountain, in my opinion, could have won that series. But of course, at the end of the day, results is the only thing that matters. But as it happens, the 2 teams meet again in the losers bracket. So now the Chilis have a chance to, well, redeem themselves for that loss in the winner bracket, get revenge, and move on to face the Hardos in the grand final in the best of 5. The series at hand is still a best of 3, and again, special Meta Madness rules apply. 30 heroes are pre-banned and are not allowed to be picked, and every single hero that you see played is not allowed to be played again within the same series. We had insane games, we had Novas, Gazlos, Murkies, Jogals, we had them all, but let's see what happens in our best of 3. And it's gonna be good. Dino also, I mean, I gotta say, Dino had a couple of games where he just popped off. Him on Genji, if I'm Chili Mountain, I would try to get Genji out of the way as quickly as possible. Now, they banned Dehaka, they banned Maiev here, but yeah, it was disgusting. I mean, Dino on Genji in a few of these games was absolutely disgusting. That guy got kills that were supposed to not be possible. It was incredible. But either way, now we got the ban also on Kharazim. So ETC and Kharazim are both banned out, which makes it likely that Smexy is going to aim for Tyrande again. They really like to play that. Keep in mind that Deckard Kane is also up, and we've seen that a lot. Ooh, the slug. Oh yeah, slap him, baby, slap him. There we go. Abathur as a first pick this time. I love that. On Cursed Hollow, he's always been a great pick. And actually, this is the first time that we get Cursed Hollow in the playoffs. We had Cursed Hollow plenty of times in the qualifiers, but in the playoffs, we haven't seen it yet. So here comes Falstad. The bird wants the worm. And we get Sylvana as an early pick here. Me likey. Guys, I just talked about it. Dino and Genji is disgusting. And him with Abathur. Oh boy. Oh, that birdie is gonna suffer. That bird is gonna suffer. Oh. And it's not only Genji that you can jump onto with the symbiote. You have Muradin too, so he's pretty strong as well. Yeah, that is just dangerous. And at that point, Chili Mountain just said, all right. We see where this is headed. Let's just ban out Illidan to be on the safe side. Logical decision, in my opinion. But that is... Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm terrified. I look at this and I'm already terrified. At this point, if you're Chili Mountain, you just want to come in and it's like, can we redraft, guys? Mistakes were made. Can we redraft once again, please? Once again. Oh, God. Alright. Team Wa with a ban on the Vikings. Muradin, Genji, Abathur. Yeah, who are we getting as a support? Deckard Kane is up, Tyranda's up. You have a couple of other choices, of course, too. You can see that Chili Mountain is looking at this and like, alright, what's the solution here? So they go for Rhaegar and they have Tyrael. They're trying to lock Genji down. It's not going to be easy. Tyrael can, of course, provide the shield for Falstad. He also has the Sanctification. Rhaegar is great on the camp, so they can try to play the macro a bit more. With Falstad, they also have the global. I mean, there's a few around. I could have seen them try and play it maybe around with Medivh to get a shield out there. But even that is, of course, risky. There's the panda. Oh my god. Oh my god. Muradin Tyrande for the combo. Fat Illidan with Abathur head. Genji with an Abathur head. Tyrande with the stuns. Muradin with an Abathur head. Show some mercy, for crying out loud. What the hell? What is this draft? I mean, this is what nightmares are made of. If Chili Mountain wins this game, then wow, huge respect. I mean, not surrendering here already. Leoric gets taken, and I really want to see what Chili Mountain can do with this draft now. Because I'm looking over to the setup for Team Wa, and I am just disgusted and terrified at the same time. Wow. Just wow. But again, it's Chili Mountain after all. The Whoopster, he might have an ace up his sleeve. Let's go, everybody. Game number 1, Chili Mountain against Team Wa. Cursed Hollow. Well, with that draft, Team Wa turned into Team Wow. And on the right side, we have Chili Mountain facing off against them with a draft that might be able to take them down, but time will tell. On the left side, Quasar on Chen. We got Dino and Genji, Banana H on Tyrande. We have Masquerade on Muradin and Ultralisk on Abathur. On the right side of the map, it's Chili Mountain with Mako on Sylvanas, Smexy playing Rega, Wooby on Tyrael, Backhult on Leo, and Azerite on Falstad. Now, if they somehow can use Sylvanas to push the Abathur composition, get ahead, take control of the map and lead, they might have a chance here. So that is honestly something that they could definitely try and do, and I think this is what they need to do in order to win that game. And they're already applying pressure up at the top. Abathur until level 10, you don't have the copy, you only have 4 hit point bars in the team fights. So what you can do as an opponent is try to push them with Sylvanas, get a little bit ahead, exploit that fact, maybe get a curse against them, and then roll over them. If you can build up all of that momentum, then you will find yourself in a pretty decent spot, I assume. But of course, there's a little bit more to the draft than what we talked about so far, and some part of that is that Muradin and Tyrande combo. Dino's already attacking here together with the 2. They're gonna get those stuns connected to open up some kill opportunities for Dino. Abathur also helping out as the Panda goes up against Azerite in the mid lane. But this has to be pretty much the name of the game. Try and get ahead, try and exploit the push power that you have with Sylvanas and the wave clear. Also Rega and his camp clear once that the camps are on the map, which is now, and see what you can do with that. So that might be the right angle and the little bit of leverage that they have with this draft. So already Azerite is going straight up for the Siege Giants. Get them early. Don't even play around with the objective. But obviously now first tribute is spawning bot side, so you want to get those Siege Giants as soon as you can. We'll see. We'll see what they can do with all of this. Dino's doing the same thing all the way up at the top. So far we haven't seen a kill yet. Now with Tyrande and Muradin being active on the map, you always got to be careful. They could appear any moment and try to connect those stuns. But yeah, the Owls are being sent through, double checking if the Bruiser camp is maybe getting attacked. Sylvanas would love to rotate around, of course, to apply some pressure elsewhere on the map. They know exactly where Abathur is at this point, and there's the level 4 talents now. With level 4, we get, first and foremost, Neil Peasants. Banana H with a bit of a problem here. Alright, Dino in the middle, still locked into this 1v1. Banana H and Masquerade also invading pretty aggressively. I mean, you can tell they're trying to slow these rotations down. And initially, we had a few heroes try to rotate to through the corridor right here, but Muradin already intercepted them. Now they go even for the camp, and Masquerade sniffs that out quickly with Banana H helping, and Genji is already underway. Abathur is helping out, so they slow this entire process down and also force Chili Mountain to have a few more bodies on the camp. They will eventually have to fall back, but that helps them a little bit here. And if they can get a kill, that would be even better. They just need to make sure that they're not losing anyone. And so far, that's working. Now the tribute is up, and delaying that for the blue team would be nice. If they can just delay this with Tyrande and some others, that would be great. You want to prevent the opponent's team from getting a curse before you get level 10 with Abathur. That's pretty much the main goal here. But Quasar's already doing work against Leo on the bot lane, so that helps them a lot and forces him back. On level 4, we got the Adrenal Overlord now, with the strike at the heart, swift as the wind. And now the channel attempts at the bottom. So the red team is going to try and get the curse before level 10 hits. But it's a bit unlikely that they let them do that. Masquerade can always move in, just get a Stormbolt connected, just force it. Already spray game on point here. Just says hi real quickly. Now up at the top side, Azerite is able to get one of the towers down, so they're pushing there, but Sylvanas is down at the bottom of the map. Damage against Whoopi, interrupt against Banana H, but there's the kill! And Tyrael is dead. They go for the attempted double kill, but can't, but the tribute is taken. Everything is going well now for Team Wa. Now, they are a little bit behind in experience, so this is the one caveat. Chili Mountain has the early level 7, but they are still a kill for the blue team, and they got a tribute. So even if they miss out on the next 2 tributes, there's not going to be a curse against the blue team before Abathar hits level 10. That is a given. The only way you can play around that is if you speed things up, and Azerite goes down to the damage over time of the Panda. Oh boy, that is 2 kills to 0 in the early game. That is not where you want to be. Not even a little bit. Masquerade gets away. Sylvanas is attempting to help the push at the bottom. And of course, there will be a rotation. More heroes are needed from the blue team to make this work. Tyrande, initially thinking about going through the middle, decided to go down the safe path just in case that somebody is waiting in the wings for her to approach. But this is not good for Chili Mountain, not with this comp. They will have to win some team fights later on, and that will be very, very dangerous. Leo is down at the top, the Panda, including Abathar, dropping him, and that is 3 kills now. 3 kills in total. Chili Mountain is in trouble. They're really in trouble here. And yes, some people might just look at this and say, like, what is he talking about? It's still level 8 versus level 8. But given the compositions that we see here, this is not going well. Abathar plus Genji. We talked about it during the draft. It's going to be the nightmare of the birdie. And there we go. I can only... guys, really, I can only ask you. If you are in a room with children, get them out of the room now. I'm not going to be responsible for what's going to happen here. It's already getting a little bit rough, so if you hear kids crying in the background, please react to that. Get them out of the room. Get them in front of some Teletubbies or whatever shit they're watching these days, and make sure that they're removed from this. I'm not going to be responsible for them needing psychological help, professional help, after they watch that slaughter, because right now it's not looking like a happy ending for Chili Mountain. So, yeah, level 10 abilities are kicking in soon. 2 tributes already to 0 for the blue team. And here come the level 10s. And we get the triple Panda. Earth, Storm, and Fire is in. And, yep, here comes the Pandas. And the Ancestral Healing. Saving the bird. They're making their way out. The copy on Genji. The fight is on. A lot of ults already being popped here. But the battle is not over. And of course, Abathar can help out now. So they're gonna try and do their thing. But in comes Azerite up towards the top as they're going for the boss. That one is gonna get sniffed out by Mirrodin very quickly. The blue team is already on their own boss, so no problem for them. 4 kills to 0 still, and this is also pushing. So the wall is gonna take a bit of damage. Probably not too much since everybody's here already, so Leo can rotate over quickly. But Mirrodin hops out, boss is taken, same is also true at the bottom of the map. Not yet, by the way. So yeah, they're a little bit slower, they only have 2 of them here. Oh, but Mirrodin goes down. Alright, nice connect. That was Sylvanas with a nice mind control. Yeah, well done by her. First kill for them. Mirrodin the first one to fall. And now, with Sylvanas and the boss, now all of a sudden you can push. You have a 4 versus 5 going for yourself. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, Mirrodin dying here is a bit of a problem. So they start moving through the top, and if they... I mean, there's a lot of ifs and whens here, but if they can snowball this a little bit with Sylvanas, then maybe, just maybe, they have a chance here. Boss at the bottom of the map, and how much damage can they really do? Because I'm worried for the heroes. Genji, the copy is already jumping in. Ultralisk with a copy. What's worse than Genji? Yeah, 2 Genjis. So both of them are going deep. Muck is already zoned out. There's the Entomb and the Gust for the disengage. Dino still wants a kill on Backhold and might be able to lock that one in, but with Wooby helping with the zone, it's not happening just yet. Down at the bottom of the map, seems like that fort might even be saved if Azerite is able to burn the boss down quickly enough, and things are not looking too bad for them. Abathar, of course, can always drop the mule here and repair the keep, so that's good for them. But here's the curse. Dequaza got the 3rd tribute. The curse is in. The fort is gone. 4 kills to 1. And Azerite is dead. No matter where you go, baby, you're down. The bird is down. Back into the KFC basket. Chicken wings for dinner. Genji is hungry. He wants some food. He didn't have breakfast. And now at level 13 on both sides, we get the Soma transference, we have the healing static, big power spikes, and synergies for Team Wah. Top lane pressured. Mid lane, still a bruiser cam that Chili Mountain has, so they're not going to suffer any damage there. But it's all about the bottom of the map and the keep. Because there's another 29 seconds on that curse, and there's a very good chance that they're going to take that keep now. Yeah, The defense is now ready as Azerite is back to business. They still have their ults ready, so they might be able to defend this. But obviously, Team Wah is looking for the engage. There's Genji, Tyrande coming through with the stun, and the Gust is already used. Gust is already in. Top fort will fall, by the way, but the curse is nearly over. Top fort might actually survive. Probably not. But it's all about the keep. Here comes Leo, says hello. Is he going to drop the Entomb? Well, he's greeted with a Storm Ball. That's the first thing that happens. Another minion wave is now also coming in. And they lost some serious hit points on that keep, but it's not over yet. Genji is poking it out time and time again. Once more, here's the triple panda. They're trying to go for the big play into the back line. There's the stun, double stun even. And the keep is low, super low at this point. With Tyrande popping the ult, already the Entomb from Leo. And it's party time. Ancestral healing, sanctification, both used into the back. But here comes Genji with Abathur. Slice and dice and poking them out. But Dino falls, Dino down. The keep is still there. They still have the keep. Banana H wants to get at least a counter kill, but he can't get that either. The birdie with 90 hit points. And Abathur is still trying to take the keep down and fails at doing so. Yeah, it's honestly, it's getting weird here. There's still even an experience. The fort at the bottom is going to fall. You can definitely see that Team has an insane team fight setup. But with the blue team going this hard on the keep, they just failed to secure themselves the keep and lost a lot of heroes in the process. Now, Abathur is still muling this up, so even the fort at the bottom hasn't been destroyed, and they're safeguarding it now with Chen taking control over the bot lane. But Muradin is back to get the camp, and already Azerite gets hit by the owls, so they know where they are. Masquerade could together with Dequaz now try to steal those siege giants away and push more towards the bot lane, threaten the keep here. And Tyrande, with the help of Abathur, I suppose, is starting to take a camp over here too. So yeah, the map is still up, and I really gotta say, Chili Mountain is doing fairly well given the circumstances. But it also just always seems that they're still at the mercy of the blue team. And for them to change things, they need another boss, I think, and then use Sylvanas to push this. So if they can get a few more kills, and then can get a boss, push with Sylvanas, I definitely believe that they can snowball it hard and go through the core. But I also think that that has to be their play. Try to make a play where they capitalize on a mistake on the other side, get a kill, get a boss, and use that in the later stages of the game when those bad boys scaled a bit harder to go straight up for the core. That I can see. Game number 1 in the best of 3. Whoopee! Oh, that Eldruins doesn't really help him. So yeah, jumps back in though. Bot lane, catapults, keep that keep in mind. That bot lane is in trouble, and the bird, as mentioned, just doesn't stand a chance. Genji alone is already an issue, but if you have Genji and Abathur together, plus Fat Illidan, then there's just nothing that you can really do about this. Big push happening in the middle of the map now with the bruiser camp that they took. The bot lane will be in trouble because of the catapults in the second wave that comes in. It's likely that the keep falls, nobody takes care of it. But there's the next play, straight up for boss. They are trying to prevent it from happening, but it's pretty much impossible. Yeah, and the bottom keep is about to go down. Falstad isn't there, nobody else is defending either. So, yep, this one is going to fall for sure. One keep down, boss still gets attacked, they still look for another fight. Leo is low, but Falstad is soon going to be back, and they let the boss go. They let the boss go, sanctification used, but here comes Genji. And Falstad flew straight into the fight and dies immediately. Yeah, Veni, Vidi, Arrivederci. He came, he saw, and he died. So, the birdie, not really lucky in that last encounter, and just because it was so funny, we go for it again. Yeah, look at this one. So they go for the kill on Leo. The bird flies in and says goodbye. Bye-bye, birdie. That was not the move that you wanted to go for. Now they are at the boss. The bottom keep, as mentioned, has already fallen. The birdie committing Sudoku over here. Honorable Subaru as he goes straight into the 5-man, and that was that. But yeah, we got 8 kills to 4, and the boss is now taken, so they have even more control of the map. It's a tribute to a tribute now. And of course, 27,000 damage for Sylvanas puts her in the top spot for the red team, but the blue team is at 40,000 for Genji. And Muradin is just sitting there, give him the axe! Okay, that's some funny shit. Good job, Mirrodin. Good job. Well done. Well done. Oh, I would be pissed. If he dies now as well, just imagine. For just a second. Boss is, by the way, still up at the top lane. So, yep, there it is. Still gonna do some damage towards the keep. Abathur might be able to capitalize on that a little bit. And get the symbiote connected there. Mark in trouble. Nice. Mind control connects, but it doesn't help them a lot. They gust away. They are always on the run in these team fights. And of course they are. I mean, again, they're going up against a composition that is just a nightmare. This is insane. So here they come again. Tyrael is dead. Genji with the damage. Abathur helping. Bakul on the run. Everybody is running and rushing. It's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, Mirrodin at least is down. Ah. Alles rettet, flüchtet, takelt, ist die Nacht erlichtet. Tirana down, Rega dead. That is 3 down on the red team. And they're thinking about going for the core. And then they realize, maybe we don't have the output right now. 12-6, level 20, any second, ladies and gentlemen. The Storm Talons are in. The top... Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on, slap it, baby. Slap it. Ultralis, come on, you can do it, baby. Slap it, you know you want to. Slap the keep. It's worth it. I call worth right there. Oh my god. I would love if he just tunnels. Now, we got them with the ultimate evolution upgrade now. Yep, on level 20, straight into the evolutionary link. Same time now, the shooting star, the dragon becomes me. And top side, yeah, there we got the push out. Level 20 is close, 12 kills to 6. But yeah, they took the fort in the middle, by the way, thankfully. But I still want Abathur to just slap the shit out of the top keep. I mean, please, just do it for me. And now, the owl doesn't do damage to structures. Obviously, he wasn't aiming for that, but he was aiming for the camp, but still. Yeah, but they're looking good, of course. They're looking good. One keep down, the second one likely gonna fall soon. And yeah, that boss is something that Chili Mountain cannot allow. Now that they have level 20, they definitely they have to check that. They have to check it. And yep, they're already trying to bait a little bit. And there it is. Tyrael gets attacked. Wooby eats a bit of damage. Is still able to make it out though. Ooh, but the mind control. Can they blow him up? No, they cannot. But they go for Tyrande, and that's a nice one. Sanctification. That one was perfect. Great sanct from Wooby. They are able to take Tyrande down. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the one. Guys, they could still snowball this. They got Sylvanas. Don't forget about that. They got Sylph. They go for the Panda. They Quasi is dead. No freaking way. Are they really doing it? Are they really pulling that one off? They go for Dino. Dino! He dies too! And now they can use Sylvanas to push for keeps. 5 heroes against 2. Abathur and our boy Mirrodin are still up. And here comes the play for the top keep. Leo is down at least. Gets crushed, but here comes the play. We've been talking about this the entire time. Sylvanas, she's the linchpin. They try to make a play for core. It's the only thing they can do. Double Storm Bolt is already slowing them down. There's the mind control. They're trying to end the game. Sylvanas. Tyrande back in 4. Tyrande's back in 4. Muck is low. Sylph the birdie. There's a kill. Falstad is dead. Mirrodin, with the help of Abathur, is going for Sylvanas. Muck is dead as well. The only play that they have, and it's falling apart. Wooby, the explosion does another 5%, but that's not enough. And Abathur is, of course, now ready to heal it up. It was a good idea. It was a good play. It's the only play they had, and it failed. 17 kills to 9 as they go for the top keep and maybe even game. They're moving straight up through the middle. Catapults. Yeah, we got 3 catapults on the core already. Leo is back, but he's gonna fall too. He's just on the run now. The shields are falling. The catapults alone are already a problem. But that is obviously going to be game. Leoric falls, and that is the end. As Team locks in the victory on the first map. Cursed Hollow against Chili Mountain. A spicy one. A nice fight by the Chilies, but it wasn't enough to take down the blue team.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Towers of Doom is map number 2, and Team is in the lead. Now, you really can't fault Chili Mountain for the call that they made there. As I already said throughout the entire game, I believe that their only chance was to use Sylvanas with a push after some kills. That's what they tried to do, but Muradin with Abathar is just insanity. Abathar synergizes so well with him, especially, of course, that level 7 talent on Muradin does an enormous amount of damage. They were able to kill Leo, and then towards the core, both damage dealers were put under enormous pressure too. So with 44% left, you might think, well, maybe in hindsight, you know, going for the boss and then pushing with a 5-man with the boss might have been the better play. But that's, yeah, that's Monday quarterback talks, and so, yeah, no clue. At the end of the day, it was a nice attempt. It was a good idea. They knew that they had troubles and that they needed to go for a push like this. As it stands, the blue team has the lead, but now we're heading into Towers of Doom. And the last remaining global goes to Chili Mountain. They have first pick, first ban. On this one, Medivh gets banned out. We still have that double ban with Kerrigan and Maiev. And that's something that they already did in the previous map against the Donuts. So they really don't like going up against those two. I mean, they are two heroes that can change the entire flow of a game. So it's understandable. But here comes Gazlo and Dequaza's Zul. Yeah, when Gazlo is in the first rotation, you know you're either in Meta Madness or you're in a quick match. So here comes the Gazlo pick on Towers of Doom. And we've seen them with this already one time, I believe, in the winner bracket. So they're trying to control the lane push again. And Dehaka is just not enough to deal with this. Dehaka is already looking at this and he's saying, like, guys, that's just not a good thing. Yeah. ETC also in. Deckard Kane gets picked as well. Whoopi technically could also go into a stage dive if they feel that they have to have some global presence there, but I highly doubt that. Depends a little bit on how many interrupts they're running in total. But Smexy on the old man now. Yeah, it's getting good again. Once again, pretty decent lineup here. And by the way, guys, once more, I want to give a quick shout out to Hightech here. So, guys, if you want more events like this in the future, if you enjoy Meta Madness, you like the qualifiers, you like the playoffs here, there is a link in the description of the video to the sponsor. Just click it, check him out. They are obviously tracking where people are coming from. If they see a bit of interaction from the Heroes of the Storm community, then that goes a long way to me talking with them in the future about additional events. And you might have heard me say this already before, but believe me, just clicking the link and checking the shop out is already doing a whole lot. Now, you don't have to go on a massive shopping spree there. If you, on the other hand, are in the market for something, check them out. There's also a discount code. Discount code is Khaldor. So if you need something, have a look and make sure to use that if you buy something there. But either way, just clicking the link and having a look is already helping quite a bit, and it takes you 3 seconds. So if you enjoy Meta Madness, if you want to see more events like this, then definitely check out the video description. And if you watch this on YouTube, of course, make sure that you also hit that sub button and the like button. Smash both of them. Now, we get a little bit more here than only our Gazlo and our Zul. We have also variants, and now we have a lot of lockdowns, and Li Ming would be happily obliged to come in with some nice combos once the targets are not mobile anymore. So Varian plus Li Ming is already nasty. If you can follow that also up with another nice support, that would be cool too. Phoenix comes through. We got Jaina Phoenix. That's a lot of wombo damage that you have there. There's a lot of burst damage that is a thing for them now, and also mobility, of course, and Phoenix in particular. He can help Dehaka in the middle and the top, has the wave clear, has also the sustainability through the shield mechanics. And in comes Whitemane, the final pick for Towers of Doom. Map number 2, everybody. Team against Chili Mountain. We're heading into Towers of Doom with the Gas Lord, trying to give them clamps here. Cho'Gath was banned out for good reason, but yeah, I'm hyped. Can Chili Mountain bring it back? They lost to Teamwear in the winner bracket. Can they bring it back in Force Game number 3? Let's find out together. Here we go. We have map number 2. An additional 10 heroes weren't available for the draft. The 10 heroes played in game number 1. And that leaves us with a Gazlo draft for the blue team. We have Dequaza on Zul, Banana Age on Whitemane, Dino on Gazlo, Ultralisk is playing Li Ming, and Masquerade on Varian. On the right side of the map, we got Chili Mountain with Macke on Phoenix. We have Berkult on Dehaka. Smexy is playing Deckard Kane in game number 2. We got Wooby on ETC and Azerite on Jaina. Now, obviously, pretty important to note here still that we are currently talking about which team moves on to the next round and fights for a place in the grand final. The loser in this series is going to take 3rd place in the tournament and gets 400 euros of prize money, 2,000 available in total, and the winner faces off in the grand final, a best of 5 series, by the way, against the Hardos. So we already saw the match between Team Wah and Chili Mountain once in the winner bracket. Back then the blue team was victorious, but it was a very close series. Now, the Chilis can bring it back here. They got a global that already accounts for a lot, but of course you have Gazlo and you have Zul on the other side. Those are 2 heroes that can very easily take down structures, push these lanes out, and have a huge impact on the siege damage. So they're going to try and dominate the mid and the top lane, whereas the rest of the team is likely going to focus down at the bottom of the map. 2 heroes that can deal with this a little bit, Phoenix and Dehaka. Now, Varian obviously against shields can be pretty powerful, but with good micro on the side of Phoenix, Marcus should be able to have quite the impact here. And I'm a bit curious to see if he maybe even goes into something crazy like the Planet Cracker. Now, normally you don't see that. We have the Salvo way more focused in as a rogue ability, but when we sometimes saw it, it was mainly when you were trying to be on the other side of the map. You were dealing with a lane, for example. Your team was fighting and they had some good stuns that they could CC on someone, which is definitely a thing when you're having heroes like ETC, then slows and stuns from Deckard Kane, when you have also the Tong over here, and you got Jaina with her additional slows, and then Planet Cracker can help across the map. Now, is that really going to be the play? I doubt it a bit, but there's a possibility that they're thinking along those lines, and we'll figure it out as we are approaching level 10. But normally, of course, it's a salvo that you're seeing for the big team fights, and those will happen eventually around those altars, no matter what. And we're back. Apparently a disconnect on Dehaka, so we are back to business here. And yep, the last time that we saw a Gazlord was even with Shogal. That's also one of the reasons why Chili Mountain banned it out. So right now we have the level 1 talents. First of all, for our boy Shogal, the Rocket Boots. And we get the block party here. Blue team is already on the bottom of the map as Ultralisk is starting to take aim on those towers. But as expected, there's Zul up at the top, and we got Gazlo in the middle. The paper back phase. Dino playing him once before. With Morales, by the way. We were all hoping for the Mecha Lord on 20 and then the Stim drone, but the Stim went mostly to Shogal in that game. Was also in Towers of Doom. So this time, a bit of a different lineup here for Chili Mountain, and of course, thanks to the Shogal ban, team couldn't lock in the exact same setup. But they really like to play Shogal here. It was a few times now that they were trying to pull that off, but teams are starting to figure that out a little bit. It's obviously one of the advantages that the Hardos have now too. They can watch all of these games and will be able to analyze the next opponent a bit better. In normal games, you have an idea of what they're trying to play, but Meta Madness just shakes everything up. And then you always have to think about, okay, what do they prefer with the few heroes that are left here? And in particular, the grand final could be kind of crazy. I mean, if it's a 3-0, that's one thing. But if we're going towards 5 games, then of course there's going to be tons and tons of heroes that are banned and only a few available towards the end. Whitemane in this little battle goes down as the drag on the Arca connects, and that's a beautiful power slide. Oh boy, that put them in real trouble. Varian is dead, and Dequaza is also gonna fall, even with the stuns here. Now, it was a nice move here by Ultralis to at least get the counter kill on Jaina, so good job. Takes aim and drops the mage in the backline. But still, 3 kills versus 1, and the pumpkins claimed. That's a big opening. Chili Mountain with an early level 4 and the wall destroyed. Can't complain about that. And Whoopi is already threatening to slide in on Banana Age and put him under pressure. Potion of Shielding is now in too. And that was pretty good. That was a pretty good invade. I like that. And they are, of course, heavily ahead now. With all those kills and the experience that they just locked in. That was pretty sweet. Now, with level 4, Taunt is kicking in. So this is where Varian really comes online. Now he can try and make a few counter plays. And there it is already. Yeah, Gazlo. Look at those stuns. The body blocks. Azorite on the run. Jaina needs to try and complete that baseline quest as soon as possible. Once that ice block is available for Jaina, it's going to be so much easier for Azorite to dodge out on some of these things and stay alive. But without it, he is going to have a very rough time if Masquerade is able to approach. And of course, Whiteman is also attempting to follow up on these stuns time and time again. And Masquerade is throwing them out like they're free. Like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, another setup of pumpkins all the way topside. Market with the first channel. Down here, it's the battle for the third altar that we're now focusing on. And, well, let's have a bit of a look on this one. Masquerade might be in trouble. Azorite gets the damage in. And that's, of course, the beautiful thing with Jaina. You have so much damage, and the wave clear alone later on is just fantastic. Helps you also with camp clear. Can pretty much do that solo and don't even need an assist. So that's nice when you're trying to sneak the pumpkins in. But they are just dodging out on the camp for now. And yes, talking about the wave clear, they're putting pressure onto the bot lane, and I like it. They have the rest trying to interrupt in the middle, but Banana H might get a freebie because of it. Nope, there it is. Smexy with the interrupt. No, they didn't. They interrupted it too late. The 4 shots fired after all. Hoping for another kill. Yes, Masquerade. Bit in trouble here. Tries to turn it on ETC, and they're gonna get that kill. Or are they? Masquerade is still alive, and Whoopi is dead with another Li Ming combo hitting Smexy. He's rushing out. Muck is also low. Jaina prevents the worst from happening. Azorite dropping the Blizzard and is slowing everybody down, threatening also to kill them. So it's only ETC that falls, but it doesn't change the fact that they just couldn't lock in that one kill on Varian that they really, really wanted. So, yep, there it is. We got another camp taken. Both of the teams going for their pumpkins. 3 kills to 2. Slight advantage on the core points for the blue team after the first altar phase, and they're attempting to interrupt again. They're sliding. They're sliding. They're trying to steal it. Dino is low. There's the taunt. There's the combo. And Gazlo. Yes, Gazlo is dead. ETC died too. Big brawl at the bottom of the map, everybody. And they're going for Azorite. And there's the Scythe of Dequaza Azul taking Jaina down, chopping her head off. But Dehaka hasn't given up on this one yet. Backwell hasn't given up, and there's the taunt. He's trying to get out. Likely gonna fall. Yep, they slow him. And that's 3 kills, 2 kills against the red team. Once again, Team Wa looking great in these early stages. 5 kills, 2-4. They want to move on to the grand final to face off against the Hardos. They want to lock in that 2-0 victory here. And, well, they might just be able to do that if they are able to keep up the momentum here. But with Dequaza getting attacked at the top lane, it's likely that Zul now finally falls. Marcus should be able to make that happen. And, yep, there it is. So, Marcus takes a bit of damage. Dino's trying to punish him for it, but that's not gonna work. Marcus is able to move out. Nobody else is even close. It's not like Masquerade is all of a sudden appearing from the side here. Yeah, but Whoopi needs to slide away from this one. He can't risk going up against 4. Level 10 abilities, faster in the hands of Chili Mountain. It's a small window of opportunity that they have, but it's there. But they won't be able to do anything with it, I assume. They already took the camp here on the right side. We got the Lulnado, by the way. The Lulnado in their house. And also the Skeletal Mages. Skeletal Mages are in the Mosh Pit. What else are we getting? Because we're still waiting for the Gas Lord. But there it is. Give him the clamps, baby. The Robo Goblin. Same as last time, no attempted combos with the Gravel Bomb. Damage is also starting to come through slowly but steadily on Jaina so that her baseline is getting closed out. She's roughly sitting at 50%. That is something that she needs to get as soon as possible. Jaina is just on the squishy end, and once that she gets the ice block, if played well, then she can do so much to stay alive. Uh-oh, talking about staying alive, I think that's something that Phoenix is not going to be able to do here. Nope. That's how you set a proper variant comp up. You come in with a stun, and then the damage output from behind is dropping the target. And poor Phoenix didn't stand a chance. Got absolutely crushed. I mean, blown up within half a second. Had no chance. 1 second he was on the map, the next second he was just gone. And they're trying to do the same thing now to Smexy. And Smexy, yeah, gets out thanks to the little Nado. was moving in to see if maybe someone is going for the camp, but ran straight into Varian, and that nearly led to a second kill for the blue team. Now there's the exchange in shots. 4 already get fired up at the top. Wooby a little bit too deep in my eyes. He will have to go and get out here, because they're not going to get that altar. That's not happening in the early stages unless you totally dominate, and they're far from that point. So yeah, 4 shots against 4 shots, but they bought some time with this, and that was pretty much the goal of the exercise, because they are now controlling the bot lane. Yeah, they're going to take this one. So with Wooby delaying and not dying, they are able to take the bottom bell tower, and that's a 5 versus 3 bell tower situation in their favor. They are behind in core points. Are they really taking that again? Nah, this time they're chickening out. They were doing well in the first attempt. The second one they lost, and now this happened. Marker again on the move back out. There's the potion. And Ultralisk misses the last and final hit. They're trying to go for Gazlo. They are not able to claim his life, but they still deal with the pumpkins here. And of course, the main goal is in the first place to keep the bell tower at the bottom of the map. This is a 5 versus 4, by the way, and Masquerade is totally willing to fight it, but gets punished for it immediately. And Jaina is, of course, doing much, much better here now, too. They get a second kill as well, as the drag connects from the Hogger. So Whitemane is dead, and so is Varian. That gives them a lot of momentum. And with that, there's not really a lot that they can get, honestly. But they can push these lanes out a little bit, still hold the bot lane control. They have also the earlier level 13 talents, which in this case is giving Jaina the icy veins. We have her on 11,000 damage, another 4 are needed, and she's going to be able to get her her ice block. But we got the illusionist in, level 13, the echoes of death and the subjugation. And at the top, yeah, they are going to let this one claimed by Team Wa. But the altar is spawning in 13, and it will be another 5 versus 5. We've got 6 kills to 7 now. Here's also the Shattering Throw. Now that's a little bit of a problem, obviously. Shattering Throw, another 13 against Marcus Phoenix. He needs to stay away from Varian. That's one of the big problems that they definitely have with the composition here. But they picked it into Varian, so they knew what they were getting into. So right now, yeah, Ultralisk at the side. Oh my god, that was a nice move against Marke. He dodged out on some of the damage, but they are still in a precarious situation around Banana Age. And the interrupt is ready, but here comes the attack against Whoopi, and he gets out. Oh my god. Whoopi is alive, and that salvo is gonna do some work. Banana Age in the backline is pretty low now. Whoopi has to retreat and try another day. Barkult is missing the drag. That's unfortunate for them. Whoopster on his way back into the middle of the map right now, and Jaina still trying to get the damage. Dehaka, careful. Barkult, everybody's low here, but there's the party. They're trying to go for the kill. Can they get it? Banana Age, he's so low. But Marke can't deliver the final blow, and now Whoopi is in trouble, and he is gonna fall this time. But they try to top their Quasar. What a fight! How can they kill 3, 4 of the heroes here? They go for the 5-man team wipe, and it's insane. How didn't they lose a single hero? All of them were so low. Guys, look, check this fight out again. Look at this. Look how low the blue team is. They kill 1, they kill 2, they go for the triple, they go for the full 5-man wipe, and they still keep everyone on their own side alive. That's just nasty. These guys have such control during these team fights. It is ridiculous. They're taking the bell tower at the bottom right. They're fighting it out at the bottom left as well. And of course, in the middle of the map, the camp is pushing too. Li Ming with 41,000 damage, capitalizing on those kills and resets. 11 kills to 7 now, and 5 shots are fired. 19 points to 32. The big lead for Team Wa. Unbelievable. That control during the fight is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. So many times it looked like Shitties would be able to get a kill and then could maybe snowball this. But nope. We got Team Wa shutting them down every step of the way and just denying them the kills. Now we got at the bottom of the map the desperate attempt of the red team to get to level 16. Lulnado attempt. trying to go for an isolation around the death zone, which didn't really work out. But the first thing that they need is their level 16 talent. And of course, they're trying to try to reclaim the control here of the bell tower at the bottom. Overclock is in. On top of that, we got the Mirror Ball. Here's the level 16 talents that gives us the Heraldic Staff after the Ancient Blessings. And ETC now with the Showstopper. And they need to stop that show of Team Wah. But Whoopi is again in trouble and he dies. They need a counter kill, but they can't get it. The ult of Whitemane popped in the battle. Once more, Whitemane is low and the isolation hit too. But the red team is pressured back and Zul isn't even here. He's pushing the middle and he is moving towards the top, controlling 2 lanes. They go for Ultralisk and he is dead. The kill against the Hogger, backhold, my bad. And they also drop Jaina. What a performance from Team Wah. These guys are just looking fantastic. They even take Phoenix down. Phoenix is dead too. Only Deckard Cain is still alive. And we have a triple altar phase. And boys, they are going to end it right here. They're going to go for the top now. They can take another bell tower. And once they go for the triple channel, it is going to be lights out. Whoopi is back, but that doesn't help. ETC and Deckard Cain are never going to take this back. The first altar has already been channeled. The barrage is starting any second. Team Wah is going to drop Chili Mountain with a 2-0 victory and move on to the grand final. The shots are fired, the core is down to 5. They don't even have to go for the bottom altar anymore. They're just brawling it out at the bot lane as the barrage continues. 4 shots left, 3 points left. In comes the potential kill on Smexy. They go for the old man as shot after shot is fired. The team's having some fun, but the result is inevitable. Team Wah moves on to the grand final of Meta Madness 5 as the last and final shot connects with the core. A 2-0 victory as the blue team locks in the W on Towers of Doom and Chili Mountain ends 3rd place in the tournament.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description and check that out. Thanks in advance and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.